Computer memory and storage devices. Hello, friends, how are you? We all are grown up now. Let us know about computer memory. A computer has a big memory. It can store huge amount of data and information. Learning objectives. Computer memory. Primary memory. Secondary memory. Storage units. Computer memory. Computer memory, often simply referred to as memory, is a physical device which is capable of storing information temporarily or permanently based on the type of storage. It is one of the most important part of a computer system. A computer cannot perform simple tasks without memory. Computer memory is like the brain of a computer. Just like we remember things in our minds, computers have a special place to remember and use information. This helps the computer do different tasks and remember things even when it is turned off. The computer memory is majorly categorized into two types: primary, internal, memory, and secondary, external, memory. Memory hierarchy. Memory. Primary, internal, memory. Secondary, external, memory. RAM, ROM. Hard disk. Pen drive. CD/DVD/Blu-ray. Memory. Primary memory. Primary memory, also called the main memory, is the built-in memory of a computer. It is the fastest memory of the computer. However, it has a limited storage capacity. A computer cannot run without the primary memory. Bonus content, subject enrichment. When the computer is switched on, the first program which is loaded into the main memory is the operating system. The primary memory is further divided into two types. Random access memory, RAM, memory of the computer. It holds only those data and instructions on which the computer is currently working. We can read as well as write data onto the RAM. The main drawback of RAM is that it has a limited storage capacity, and it loses its content when the power is turned off. Thus, this memory is volatile and temporary in nature. Random access memory. Read-only memory, ROM. This memory stores the boot up or startup instructions which are required to start a computer. The instructions stored in ROM cannot be changed as they are written only once at the time of manufacturing. The information stored in ROM is not lost even if the power is turned off. Thus, it is a non-volatile memory. Read-only memory. Secondary memory. Since primary memory is a temporary memory and very limited in size, so there is a need of some permanent storage. Secondary memory is the external and permanent memory of a computer. It is used to store large amount of data and information permanently. The information remains stored in the secondary memory until you delete it. Examples of secondary memory are hard disk, CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc, pen drive, and memory card. The main features of secondary memory are listed below. It is non-volatile, long-term storage used to store data and programs even when the computer is turned off. It is not directly accessed by the CPU. It is portable, that is, it can be carried easily from one place to another. It has a large storage capacity as compared to the primary memory. It is slower than the primary memory. Important note: secondary memory devices are often termed as the secondary storage devices. Hard disk. The hard disk is main storage device of the computer. It is usually fixed inside the CPU cabinet. You can store documents, songs, pictures, games, videos and software applications on the hard disk. The data stored on the hard disk stays on the drive even after the power supply is turned off. The data in the hard disk is read and written using the hard disk drive. Hard disk. Bonus content, subject enrichment. An external hard disk is a portable storage device that provides additional storage capacity to store large amounts of data and backup files. It is connected to a computer through USB. CD/DVD. A CD stands for compact disc and DVD stands for digital versatile disc. These are flat, round, and optical storage devices, which are used to store software applications, data files, songs and video files. A DVD can store much more data than a CD. To read data stored on a CD, we need a CD drive in the CPU case. Similarly, to access the contents of a DVD, we need a DVD drive, CD/DVDs. Important note: some CDs and DVDs, like CDR and DVD-R, are write-once media. It means that data can be written to them once, and then they become read-only. Then, you cannot write data onto them. Blu-ray disc. Blu-ray is the successor to DVD. It can store much more data than that of a DVD. Due to high storage capacity, it is mainly used for storing high-quality sound files, games and movies. It is a new generation optical storage device. The name Blu-ray disc is derived from the blue-violet laser technology, which is used to read and write data on it. You can read or write data on a Blu-ray disc with the help of a Blu-ray reader. Blu-ray disc. Bonus content. Subject enrichment. CDs, DVDs and Blu-ray discs are collectively called the optical discs. They use optical technology to read and write data. These discs typically have a flat, circular shape and are made of plastic with a reflective layer. They are portable and easy to distribute, and hence are commonly used for sharing data, music, movies, and software. Pen drive. A pen drive, also commonly known as a USB flash drive, thumb drive, or USB stick, is a small, portable, rectangular storage device that uses flash memory to store and transfer data. It connects to a computer via a USB, Universal Serial Bus, port. Pen drives are widely being used these days to transfer large amount of data from one computer to another. The copying and moving of data from one device to another is easier using a pen drive. You can easily carry a pen drive in your pocket. Important note: the first pen drive was launched in the year 2000. I had a storage capacity of 8 MB. Let us discuss communication. What do you think is more robust and durable storage device, optical disc or pen drive? Discuss among your classmates and give reasons for your answer. Memory card. A memory card is a small, portable storage device that also uses flash memory to store digital data. Memory cards are commonly used in a variety of electronic devices, such as digital cameras, smartphones, tablets, and other devices that require additional storage capacity. The data on the memory card can be transferred to the computer either using a card reader or with the help of a data cable. Reading data using card reader. Reading data using data cable. Bonus content. Subject enrichment. These days, data can also be stored over the internet. This storage technique is called the cloud storage. You can access your data from anywhere, anytime and from any device. Some of the popular cloud storage providers are OneDrive, earlier known as SkyDrive, Google Drive, iCloud and Dropbox. Art integration. Exploratory learning. Collect pictures of various storage devices and paste it in a scrapbook. Also, write their name below their pictures. Storage units. A computer has a large storage capacity. That is, it can store a large amount of data and information, which you can access as and when required without any delay. The storage capacity of a computer memory is measured in bits and bytes. The data stored in a computer is in the form of binary digits, shunya and ek, called bits. A group of 8 bits is called a byte. 1 byte is used to store a single character in the computer. For example, the word memory requires 6 bytes. 6 times 8 equals 48 bits in the memory. Other higher units for measuring the storage capacity of memory devices such as hard disk, CD, DVD and pen drive are listed in the following table. Memory unit. Value 1 kilobyte KB 1024 bytes. 1 megabyte MB 1024 KB. 1 gigabyte GB 1024 MB. 1 terabyte TB 1024 GB. 1 petabyte PB 1024 TB. 1 exabyte EB 1024 PB. 1 zettabyte ZB 1024 EB. 1 yottabyte YEB 1024 ZB. Storage capacity of various devices. Storage devices come in various capacities. Look at the following storage devices and their capacities. RAM up to 32 GB. Hard disk up to 20 TB. External hard disk up to 8 TB. CD up to 700 MB. DVD up to 4.7 GB. Blu-ray disc up to 25 GB. Pen drive up to 512 GB. Bonus content. Subject enrichment. The performance of a computer is mainly based on the storage capacity of its memory and the speed of the CPU. The more the capacity and speed, the better will be the performance. For the teacher, explain the importance of computer memory to the students. Tell them that it is like the computer's way of remembering things, both for a short time when it's working on something and for a long time when it needs to save things. Take students to the computer lab and show various storage devices to them. Demonstrate how to insert and remove a pen drive in the computer. Let us revise. Computer memory, often simply referred to as memory, is a physical device which is capable of storing information temporarily or permanently based on the type of storage. The computer memory is majorly categorized into two types: primary, internal, memory and secondary, external, memory. Primary memory, also called the main memory, is the built-in memory of a computer. It is the fastest memory of the computer. The primary memory is further divided into two types: RAM, random access memory, and ROM, read-only memory. Secondary memory is the external and permanent memory of a computer. It is used to store large amount of data and information permanently. Examples of secondary memory are hard disk, CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc, pen drive, and memory card.